Keith, clearly a disappointing afternoon. What are your thoughts?
Not collected them yet, but it was important that I tried to encourage the players. I think that personally, at my time here as a player, as a youth team coach, as a manager, first and second time, I think that's the worst experience that I've had here. Definitely the worst experience. I was just trying to give a lot of encouragement out to the players. Having been a player and knowing what it's like when you can't see the next pass. You're trying, but it's misguided. You start doing things that you shouldn't do, which lead to more problems. And it was difficult for them players, and I just wanted to try and support them the best I could. And you just hope that you can salvage something, not from the game, but from the experience as you turn into tomorrow and the day after. That'll make you stronger as a person, stronger as an individual player, and stronger to fight in the future. And it was an hard one that today, really hard for them players out there. And you want to see what they're made of, and it's going to be difficult to raise them. I thought we'd raised them after Doncaster, but it's difficult. I've got to assess the game, but I can't get into the minds of these players, the good players at this moment in time. They're struggling with confidence, and they're finding it hard making the right decisions. And it looks simple from the touchline. I think that's where I tried to guide, give them the support. But ultimately, I think that's, like I said, the biggest disappointment I've had at this football club was probably being beaten by FC United. But that's the worst I've felt during the course of a game as a manager, and probably as a player as well. But that's hard times for you. You just want to try and build through hard times and make sure that you don't destroy everything that's good.
Start of the second half, your side rallied and it looked like we were sort of getting on the front foot a little bit, but then the killer goal, the third goal, and it was almost like your players' confidence just completely sapped them. I
think it was hard before that. If I'm being honest, the state of play, you're going into it trying to be, on the front foot, trying to, positive. We just don't seem to be able to unlock at the minute with the players that are playing, and they've got to find their own confidence. They're competent players, but they've got to find their own confidence, and they can only do that by experiencing days like today. And it was hard, don't get me wrong, it was hard for me, it was hard for all the supporters, it was hard for the players, but it's not over, the race isn't run yet, and it's important that we recognise that and we try and build from this hole that we're in. And we're in a hole, confidence hole, we're in a hole results wise, we're in a hole with respect to conceding goals, not scoring. We have to build up, we have to dig ourselves out of it. There's no quick fix, there's no miracle sort of like money tree that we can shake and invest in a lot of players that will make us better. So I've got to work with this group of players, try and bring one or two in, and hopefully we can turn the corner together. But it's important that we stick together. I'm a traditional man built on family foundations, and I've had bad times in my family, don't get me wrong, but we've always stuck together, and I'm really proud to be part of my family. And I consider Rochdale to be part of my family, but that was hard today. But I've had hard times before, but not like that from my perspective of being manager of Rochdale Football Club. I've not had a day like I've had today.
A lot of players have gone out of the club this week. Is that a case of freeing up wages, money to bring players in?
Well, to be honest, that's private business, isn't it? That's business, football business between me and the chairman, the chief executive, the board of directors. We have sold players. We've got good money for players. David Perkins has left and gone to Tranmere. Obviously, Brendan's gone back to the US. So it's left us a little bit light, but we went with the players that we've got available. We can't panic when we look to recruitment. Regardless of conspiracy theories, the players who aren't available today, they're not available. Nobody's at this moment in time pending a move somewhere. Calvin Andrew was ill. Aaron Wilbrand's he's been injured, Stephen Dooley injured, Zach Clough injured, you know, Joey Thompson injured, ill, but obviously not suffering from a reoccurrence from cancer. We've had a little bit of illness in the building anyway, you know, the last game and this game's a present. So it's hard, but there's no conspiracy theories going on at this football club. Well, that was hard today, and I understand, you know, why there's so much anger. But listen, it's a dark day, but we're looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, and there is one. There's a spark, a proper spark at this club. We've got to reignite it.